Dwayne Wiggins here with American Financial's F&I University, and this is your tip of the week. Too often we get that "it's a good car" objection, and the reality is we do make good cars. And there's a couple different ways to handle that objection, one of them being the 99.9% trouble-free close. And a lot of y'all use the ones that uses the parts as an illustration. However, do you use the one with the days? Well, there is an illustration of the 99.9% that you use where you marry it to time instead of to the parts. Here's how that goes. No, you're right, Mr. Jones. It is a great vehicle. In fact, that's one of the reasons I work here. And I don't expect it to have too many problems, but would you say that if your vehicle was 99.9% reliable, that would be pretty good? Yeah, I'd love to say it's 100%, but as we know, they're machines, and what do machines do? Well, they break. And factory even knows that you're going to have some issues with it. That's kind of why they put a warranty on it, so it gives you some protection against if a mechanical breakdown occurs. But let's say again yours is 99.9% reliable. That would be fair, right? Well, keep in mind you said you plan on owning the vehicle for 5 years, so that means you're going to own it 1,825 days. So if the vehicle's 99.9% reliable, that means it's going to be in the shop 1.8 days. So really, if you think about it, 1.8 days, let's just round that up to 2 to make it easy. 2 days. Now, maybe it's not 2 days in a row, maybe it's a day here or a couple of hours here, but it all adds up to 2 days over the next 5 years. Well, if our internal labor rate is $100 an hour, that means for 2 days, that's 16 hours worth of labor, that's $1,600 worth of labor. And with our high-tech parts, a lot of the components are now replaced, not fixed, and they sold in a cluster, so they're a little more expensive than what parts used to be, and basically they're double what that labor rate is. So if you have $1,600 worth of labor, that's $3,200 worth of parts. So really, when you look at a vehicle that's 99.9% reliable, that's still $4,800 worth of risk out there. Would it make sense to go ahead and have some protection against that, even though your vehicle's 99.9% reliable? Remember, for some of your customers, it may not be the parts one, it could be the days one that makes the difference. And that's your tip of the week.